Welcome to our Main Street renovation.
This has been such a fun project for us. We had clients that met us through Instagram. They found a property that's amazing. They absolutely loved it. They see the future of this town, and what we wanted to do is help make it what they wanted it to be. So we took their vision and brought our expertise together to create this incredible property. So in this space, we were able to sort of increase the storage. They had heavy paneling in this area, which we knew we wanted to take down. And yet there were some elements we knew we wanted to keep, like this beautiful stained glass window. Lets in the light. It is more of a row home, so we wanted to maintain as much natural light as possible. And by keeping the colors light and bright, maintaining storage on this side, we feel like we were really able to do that. So we're going to take you through now to a little secret door that heads to the office. So this space was completely underutilized. It was pretty much storage and a hot water heater. We were able to add a bathroom right here for our homeowner who uses this as his office. We knew we wanted a large desk area for him because he does a lot of work from home and he's a creative, and so he needed to, again, have the nice natural bright light that we like to use in all of our projects, but still have some opportunities to add the things that mean something to him, that spark his creativity. So coming up from the downstairs entryway, we have a nice wide staircase that leads us into our owner's suite. And this is completely transformed from what it was. It's almost hard to believe what it looked like before. So we were able to rip out all the wall-to-wall closets and instead implement a more targeted system for them for storage. We were able to use some vintage finds that our clients had located. And if you can see here, there is a little secret entrance to incredible jewelry storage, which is something that was really important to our homeowners.
So as you come through these reclaimed doors that our clients were able to source, we were able to do the full bath suite right here. So as you walk in, something very important to them was having a steam shower, being able to relax in a tub. So we were able to incorporate a lot of those elements while also keep it very fun to their personality. So a lot of texture you'll see, a lot of different patterns. It really just suits their personality. So we were able to accomplish that here. And as you move through the other door, it goes into our client's closet and makeup area. She is a hairdresser, so it was very important for her to have her own space to get ready in the morning, make herself feel beautiful.
As we leave the owner's suite, we're going to walk into the one guest room that they have. Now that our clients have two beautiful daughters, as you can see in the artwork that they have so gorgeously exhibited in their home. And this is a space where their daughter uses when she is not performing in New York. One of the things we wanted to point out is that in our projects, we like to future-proof. We like to understand maybe where they're at today and maybe where they want to be down the road. And so one of the goals our homeowners has is to put a porch that wraps around the outside. This is a very vibrant town, it's a growing town, and it's something that they see as a future. And so the goal is, when permitting allows, to put a porch around the edges. Now in doing so, we knew we had a window here. We didn't want to get rid of it, and instead we put a window in a spot that allowed us to later on switch it out for a door. So when the time comes where we can put a door there, it'll allow access to the porch. And if that never happens, we have a beautiful window. So either way, it's a win-win. As their guests leave their gorgeous new room, they can walk into the bathroom.
Into the guest bathroom. So if you follow me across the hall, we call this the little pop of color room. Again, it kind of displays their fun personality, but the floor tile brings in a lot of color. This bathroom before is kind of hard to imagine, but it was very compact, very dark. You see that there's only one window that anchors the end portion. The vanity used to be along this wall. It was tucked in the corner. So we kind of reinvented this space. How do we cram everything in to a small space? And I think we did it effectively. All right, so as we walk into the kitchen, this space has been completely transformed from what it used to be. The kitchen only existed along this one wall. A real big challenge that we had in this space was the ceiling height, and the surrounding areas were all closed off to each other. So one of the big importance for our clients was that they like to entertain, they like to host parties, so making sure that these spaces were cohesive and talked well together and allowed for easy flow of having a lot of people was very important. Not only were we able to remove remove a wall that was here to allow you to come right into the eating area. And we were able to utilize pretty much every square inch of this available space in a kitchen by having the main working space here, so that when they had a lot of people in this space, they didn't find themselves being crammed in with a lot of people, which allowed us to have the fridge here, because most of the time when your guests are here, they're gonna be going in the fridge more than the other functions of the kitchen. And then incorporating, a coffee, also kind of cocktail area for their guests was really important.
So one of the challenges clients often face when they remove walls is making sure that the spaces work cohesively, and that was something that was really top of mind for us. So as you transition from the kitchen, as Liz said, we have this nice coffee bar, entertaining area that gives them a chance to highlight little pieces that they have. As you can see, as we walk throughout, they're incredible collectors of art, and they really appreciate beautiful things, and they're really wonderful about exhibiting all of that. So creating this space allows them to do that, and it also gave us an opportunity to just sort of transition into an area. So we have a banquette here, but they were able to maintain their original table that they've always had and loved while overlooking the city that they live in. Open concept is wonderful, but sometimes you run into situations where it can't be completely open concept. So we have one of the support beams that hold up the roof in this section, and so rather than trying to eliminate it, what we did is we were able to add a point of interest. So we have this very cool gas fireplace that gives us, again, more opportunity to showcase their artwork and other elements that just make the home feel really cozy. So even though the room is white, which can sometimes be off-putting to people, it actually serves as a nice blank canvas for all the other things that they have in their home. The detail that we put into this is just makes me so happy to think about the little things that we did and that the homeowners were able to find. So he fell in love with these windows that open in a way that really bring the outside in. So they're very forward thinking, but when you have this whole wall of windows open, it feels like you're part of the outside. Again, thinking ahead to that porch that they have intended, if this is all carried around, now all of a sudden the outside and the inside are able to sort of talk in a way that you're not able to if you don't have these windows.
The town is also very known for a big parade that they put on, I think a few times a year. So that was really important to the clients too. They have front row view for any sort of parade that happens on Main Street, kind of why they wanted these windows to open up and be able to sit up here and watch whatever fun is going on outside. As many people like to say, the heart of the home is the kitchen. Well, in this case for our clients, this open concept of entertaining, the living space, the kitchen, the dining room, that's the heart of their home. So if you can imagine that the roof line in this space originally was barely above my head. And when we discovered that there was an attic being underutilized, we were able to raise the roof and take advantage of this beautiful window to get natural light.
We try and balance what the homeowner wants and what the home is able to provide and what the payoff is for that.
Right.
We were able to increase the ceiling in this room, adding a volume ceiling without having to worry about roof pitch changes, without having to add any beams, and the end result is a really wide open, bright space that is completely unexpected when you walk in from the downstairs.